So I've had so many comments and the same comment over and over and over again in regards to the video I did on the physical brain damage caused by psychological and emotional trauma. And is it reversible, and can our brains grow? Our bodies can heal. Our brains can heal. Yes. The short answer to this is yes. And it's through neuroplasticity. And by the time I get to the end of the video, I'll talk about, again, the opposing science and perspective on this. But neuroplasticity, our brains are plastic. They're malleable. Our brains are made of fat, carbohydrate. Like, we need glucose, oxygen, and fat for our brains to function. But what happens when they're damaged? Well, they don't function properly, do they? But can we fix this? According to some scientists, no, that the physical damage done to the brain is not entirely reversible. And others, and the data is really pointing in the other direction, that yes. And what they're seeing is when you create new neural pathways in the brain and new neural synapses, you are increasing the hippocampal volume and you are increasing white brain matter in other damaged areas of the brain. So what are the three areas? The hippocampus, the amygdala, and the prefrontal cortex. The hippocampus and the amygdala are part of the limbic system. Prefrontal cortex is our cognitive functioning, memory. Huge. Why we can't remember and why we feel like that pinball machine is going off in our brain. Making decisions makes it really hard when that's damaged. But with new neural pathways being built and severing the old trauma pathways, these functions can come back. Now, are they going to be completely reversed? Science has yet to determine that. They don't know. Science is not a one-size-fits-all, and it is never 100% in one direction. It always has a room for opposing opinions. So you're going to get lots of different professionals that are educated up the wazoo who are going to think one way and others that are going to think the other, and they're going to constantly try to argue. This is what science does. It's really, and then coming to a conclusion based on research, literature, and data. So let's be optimistic and think that if you get into somatic therapy, EMDR, brain mapping, brain spotting, yoga, breathing exercises, meditation, DBT, CBT, these are all methods and techniques that can help rewire the brain. It is neuroplasticity, and this is what we are looking to do. And there's all this evidence is showing, like I said, increasing of hippocampal volume and increasing of white brain matter in other damaged areas of the brain. So I hope that helps a little bit.